How many of y'all thought your guys' footage was all fucked up and like going, what the hell is going on? Is YouTube all fucked up? Just fucking with y'all. Just having a little fun at your all expense. Cause, well, I can. What the hell is going on, YouTubers? I am the one, the only, the legendary, the great one himself, FatBoy. I'll give y'all a moment to let that sink in there for a second. While you guys are letting that sink in, that's right. I hope everybody's having a great fucking day. No, not too bad of a weekend. All that good fun shit. We're gonna get this thing started here. Alright, first. Hope you guys all enjoyed that last little video when I was down there to Celtic Fest. I hope the quality for those was up to par. I hope you guys enjoyed that thing. Not me using my buddy's equipment and just going. Those are kind of the kind of video styles I'm doing with him. Also, I was at their house last weekend, Saturday, filming an intro. Filming a what? Filming an intro. Filming an intro. That's right. FatBoy is being productive. He's trying to get this little 25-cent show out. 25. I wish I was in the budget. This year's kind of like a penny show. Trying to get this thing up off the ground, making it look legit. Bring it to the 21st century instead of being back there in 1982. So, with that being said, that's all I want to get that out there. Alrighty. How many of y'all out there, good old hardworking blue collar folks, working a trade, busting your ass on a daily basis? You guys ever notice something? The trade fields, and I'm talking about my state where I'm at and towns and whatnot. They're kind of going downhill. They're kind of pissing me off because I got no problem with trade workers. I think it's a badass thing to have people know those knowledges and abilities. And I kind of laugh. If you look at high schools, there you go, FatBoy begging on high schools, because that's where it all fuck up starts. Starts at high school. That's where you actually are kind of an adult. Grades, preschool through fucking 8th grade don't mean shit. That's just you learn your basic stuff. You learn how to read. You learn how to write. You learn how to spell. You learn how to do math. You learn all that shit that you need to survive in the real world, educationally wise. High school is about now you're an adult. It's time to buckle down. Take shit seriously. Figure out what you want to do with life. You got 3 options, folks. Maybe 4. I was never that good at math. I didn't give a shit about it. Option A. You get a job. Well, you graduate. I'm telling you all these after you graduate. Here's kind of your 4 roads. You go get a job. You go to trade school. You go to college. You go in the military. I guess you got a 5th option, which is being sadly what 99% of America's youth is doing, and that's being a lazy bum, living in your parents' basement, smoking weed, playing on the Xbox. That's just a fucked up decision. So that 5th option, if you take that, there's a cure for that. It's called somebody taking their boot and taking it straight up your candy ass. So that 5th option, that ain't available. That one should be taken. I'll cut that one right off the motherfucking list. But anyways, you look at trade schools. They are so fucking expensive anymore. I was like, good God, it's like, what the fuck? Why are they costing you such a small fortune? Because every school is. And it's such fucking bullshit. And what pisses me off is there's a lot of these trade companies out there. When you go there, oh, do you have a degree in this? It's a fucking trade, man. Why can't you just teach me how to do this shit? Well, we prefer people to have a degree in this. So we want you to go spend the next few months to a year in school getting taught by somebody who is so unfucking qualified. He has no idea what the fuck he's doing. He's literally reading from a fucking book. Whereas he can't do that trade, but he apparently can teach it. He's qualified to teach it. Why? How's he qualified? He's got a piece of paper that says so. The magical piece of paper. Hallelujah. He's got a degree in this ability. Doesn't mean you can fucking teach. I've known plenty of people who can't teach shit, but yet they got certificates and degrees and all this fucking fancy ass shit. Just because you have a degree in something doesn't mean you can teach. Teaching is completely fucking different. If you ask me, Jeremy, FatBoy, you ever try to think? Yes. Like you guys said, no, so me not. I do martial arts. And it was funny. I was at this one school for a while. I was working at the time because I got my second degree in unorthodox style of Taekwondo. It's a hybrid style. It wasn't traditional Taekwondo. It was Taekwondo and karate kind of fused together. It's the basic way to explain it. We were at this one school. And this guy who teaches Taekwondo, I was over there for the judo side with my other school I was at the time. And this guy, I mean, I think he had like a fifth degree in Taekwondo, and he's from the Philippines, and he's got medals and, stuff, and, he's on an Olympic team, he got like a bronze medal in there, and you're thinking, this guy must be fucking qualified. This guy must know his shit. He should be able to teach like a boss. This guy couldn't teach nobody. This guy sucked at teaching. And you'd watch this guy out there. He's fucking doing all this great shit. When it comes to teach people techniques, he went like full retard. And if you've seen Tropic Thunder, you know. You never go full retard. But this guy did, and that's what I learned. Not everybody can teach. So anyways, now you're sitting there in these classrooms with these people trying to learn this trade from some guy who doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Now you get your degree, you go out there, and you go, oh, now you have this. We only want to pay you because you joined, you go in there and you go to the corporation building, you join, the plumbing, company that's plumbing or something, and that company charges their customers $100 an hour, pays their technicians like $10 an hour. How's that fucking fair? Especially when you want this person to go out and get a degree in this, to already know shit, to come in with skills and qualifications, and you're gonna pay them that cheap? How's that fucking right? And like here in Colorado, there's a county, Elbert County, had a bunch of companies that went out of business. Because the guys were like, in their 60s and 70s, and you had guys who were master electricians, master plumbers, shit like that, who had nobody interested in doing those trades, and they owned their own business. Very knowledgeable people. Nobody willing to be, working. They're saying, hey, I will train you to do this stuff, and I'll pay you. I'll pay you 20, these guys are offering people, pay them $20 an hour, and to be trained in this field. I'm over here going like, what the fuck? Now, this is kind of some back shit, this is back, I think I was like, way back in the day, but I'm bringing back old information kind of thing. Trust me, if I was at least 16, I'd have jumped that shit. I've been like, fucking signing my ass right up for that shit. But no, I was like 14 at the time. But yeah, you tell me one company out there willing to at least pay you $20 an hour, no skills, no qualifications, willing to train you. You've got companies out there like that. So you people saying, oh, I don't have any, I can't have the ability to do this, or I can't train. Go get a fucking trade. There are companies out there, private companies willing to pay fucking top dollar, who have people, who have jobs around, but they can't, they're getting too old. So what's happening to these companies? They retire. The head guy retires. He's got nobody under him. Nobody to give the company to. Nobody to sell a company to. So the company just closes. And it's a crying shame to see that shit happen. You are seeing knowledge kind of disappearing. Because how many people out there, I'm going from younger than me, out there who know how to do any form, any level. I'm not expecting y'all to be masters, but know how to do any wiring on anything. Plumbing, construction, mechanic wise. So I'm not expecting you to be able to hand you a tool and it'll build me a car, be able to strip everything down and fix it. No, even knowing the basics of anything. I mean, it's a knowledge that people aren't having anymore. And what pisses me off about it is you're seeing these generation of white people who are like, oh, I'm too proud to roll up my sleeves and get dirty, and oh, that's just beneath me, and I don't want to do it. It's not worth the money for me to make, that. If I'm going to work, I want to make, $30 to $50 an hour. Yeah. And I want to make $1 million a year doing absolutely nothing. That shit ain't going to happen. I know it's not going to happen. I want it. I keep hoping for it. And when that happens, you folks ain't going to see my fat ass ever again, because I'm going to be sitting there at the Playboy Mansion with titties and video games. And that's how FatBoy's going to retire. But I ain't just going to walk down the street and find a fucking suitcase with millions of dollars in it. No, that's why I have a job. Trust me, nothing is beneath you. If you have no job and you're living in your parents' basement, no job, somebody offers you a job shoveling horse shit for any amount of money, it is not beneath you. It is not beneath you to go to a company and get paid less money and to be trained in that. Because once you're trained, you know what happens? 9 times out of 10, you get either a raise or a raise and a promotion. Because now you're qualified, now you're a value member. They no longer have to babysit you, no longer have to watch you. And no, the blue wire goes into the blue slot, they don't have to stand there and tell you, you're on your own. Once you're not being babysitted, you get paid more money. It's funny how that shit works. So, I think that's about it. That's what I want to say. That part. Now, the good old fun part that everybody's probably going to stop right here because nobody gives a fuck. But I'm going to say it anyways. Go check out my merchandise. It's made by good old Redneck Nation. Made in America. By Americans. FatBoyRocks.com. Go check that out. Get you something. Now, if there's any merchandise things that you guys want, comments. Just a fucking list right there. Whatever the fuck you want. Be like, hey, FatBoy, you should come out with these shirts, these colors for this. The fucking logo that I have. I just ran it. Basic black on white, orange, and gray. It's a basic run. If you guys want black shirts, I fucking want black shirts. We have the technology. We can make the logo white, like my boy Outlaw. We can run white on black. We have the technology. So leave me a comment that. I'm pretty sure you guys can talk to Bobby about that shit too. Go harass him. Probably shouldn't do it. Bobby's gonna be like, damn it, fat boy. Just fucking with you, Bobby. But go ahead, harass Bobby. He's a good guy. Go check out my Instagram now. Follow me there. If you are following me on Instagram, why the fuck aren't you following me on YouTube? I can't remember what side this was. Wow, right there I went full retard. Follow me on whatever platform this gets posted on. You can tell it's real professional right here. Like I said, got my list. So I'm going to try to do a Q&A video. I got a list of a few questions. I need a couple more. Give me your questions. I will answer them. And I find it so funny. Switch to the mud jug, mainly because I got it and I need a new one because funny story about the black one, which I will answer in the Q&A vid. Yes, I am withholding a video on you guys to get more questions. If you guys want to know what happened to the FatBoy classic black mud jug that I've had since day one. That was one of the original mud jugs back. No, way fucking back when, like when Mud Jug like first came out. That's how old that Mud Jug has been to every Dippers retreat I've been to. That Mud Jug has been with me from day one. I started the Mud Jug. But what happened to the Mud Jug? Why is it not in the videos? You wanna know? You wanna know? Fill out some questions. And when that video happens, you all know about it. It's a funny story. I think that's everything, folks. Take care of yourselves. Keep on rocking, keep on dipping. Rock on. Rah!